Static voices in the midnight haze, broken signals floating through the maze. Drums awakening beneath the city, like rivers running through the neon streets. Thunder rhythms crashing underneath, smoke and sirens twisting like a spark. Electric visions dancing in my brain, wild reflections falling with the rain. Only shadows learning how to bend, bass lines crawling deep beneath the ground, like ancient spirits trapped inside the sound, calling out across the endless night. Electric shadows rising from the flame, nobody remembers any names, lost inside the rhythm of the storm. Broken mirrors underneath the sky, burning colors flashing through the night. Into the ritual we obey, drummers speaking in forgotten tongues, chaos breathing through 1,000 lungs. Piano fragments scattered through the air, like shattered dreams dissolving everywhere. Crowded rooms begin to lose their shape, time itself starts slowly to escape. Voices melting into waves of sound, while the spinning world keeps turning round. Trumpet echoes spiral wild and free, like electric ghosts out on the sea. Nobody can tell what's wrong or right, everything collapses into light. Electric shadows rising from the flame, nobody remembers any names, lost inside the rhythm of the storm. Broken mirrors underneath the sky, burning colors flashing through the night. Into the ritual we obey. Morning flickers somewhere far away, still the fever fuels fade to gray. Every note becomes a burning wire, feeding all the madness and desire. And though the city slowly starts to wake, it lingers like a pulse beneath spirits in. Electric shadows rise again tonight, dancing through the fractured neon light. Every soul becomes a drifting sound, through the fire and the endless groove. We surrender to the waves that move, inside the chaos we call love. Layered percussion dissolving slowly, trumpet echoes drifting darkness, silent. Silent wind across the ancient stone, church bells echo through the valley below. Night descends over Andalusia. Silver moon above the painted hills, olive trees standing cold and still, old guitar strings crying through the square, like forgotten lovers lingering there. Flamenco shadows moving slow and proud, dark roads flicker underneath the sky, while the lonely trumpet softly sigh, footsteps dancing with the ancient beat. Every doorway holds a whispered prayer, floating gently through the midnight air. Moon over Andalusia tonight, burning softly in the velvet light. Every melody becomes a flame, calling out your hidden name. Through the mountains and cathedral rain, echoes of the past remain, while the trumpet sings so wild and free, like ghosts beside the sea. Velvet voices rising from the wine, church bells ringing slowly out of time. Old cafes beneath the amber glow hold the dreams from centuries ago. The orchestra breathes like restless waves, haunting all the kings and all their graves. Spanish skies painted, never fully told, and the trumpet bends a bittersweet refrain, like distant thunder over summer rain, leaving only one remaining spark. beyond the castle walls, still the ancient melody still calls. River waters shimmer pale and blue, like memories returning back to you. Though the dancers vanish with the dawn, the spirit of the night keeps rolling on. No soul ever truly walks alone. Moon over Andalusia still burns bright, guiding lonely dreamers through the night. Every trumpet cry becomes the wind, calling lost hearts home again. Through the fire and the endless skies, love survives where silence lies, and the music drifts eternally across the Spanish sea.
Footsteps beneath the storm, footsteps beneath the storm. Cold wind rising from the ocean side, slow waves breaking in the dark tonight. Footprints fading slowly in the sand, like memories nobody can understand. Midnight waters moving black and white, carrying old secrets with the tide. The moon hangs low above the restless shore, like a trumpet breathes a lonely cry. Underneath the heavy silver sky, bass keeps rolling like a distant train. Brush drums whisper softly to the sea, like forgotten voices calling me. Footsteps beneath the storm remain, echoing through the wind and rain. Every road we tried to leave behind still survives inside the mind. Dark waves rising through the blue, carrying dreams we never knew. And the jazz keeps drifting wild and free, like ghosts upon the sea. Old street lanterns flicker pale and thin, while the night keeps pulling deeper in. Empty harbor cafes closing slow, leaving only silence down the glass. Tiny moments slipping as they pass, like a prayer been softly out of tune. Somewhere far beyond and how to hide, still the rhythm washed away again. Hypnotic, upright, bass ostinato, sparse modal, piano voicings. Moody modal, piano voicings. Moody trumpet, improvisation. Brush cymbals shimmering softly. Mysterious and spacious jazz atmosphere, slow burning rhythmic tension. Morning waits beyond the stormy gray, still the shadows refuse fade away. Ocean winds keep carrying the sound of melodies forever drifting round. And though the waves erase the marks we knew, some traces always travel through, hidden deep beneath the passing years, inside the rhythm and the tears. Footsteps beneath the storm survive, every trumpet cry becomes the night, burning softly out of sight. Dark horizon, lost souls back toward the sea, while the music slowly fades from view, like a last dream of you. Bass groove fading into darkness, muted trumpet echoing alone. Yeah. Late night crawling through the avenue, everybody got the blues tonight. Old black Cadillac rolling slow downtown. Chrome light shining while the sun goes down. Pocket full of nothing but a crooked smile, living off the rhythm and the city style. He walks into the bar like he owns the place, midnight laughter written on his face. Bartender pouring bourbon smooth and neat, trumpet blowing lazy from the back street. Ladies dancing softly near the neon sign, smoke curling upward like a melody line. They just know his shadow through the swinging door. He's a downtown easy rider, living free and floating lighter. Jazz and whiskey keep him warm tonight. Under broken city lights, never worry about tomorrow. Laughing through the hidden sorrow. Trumpet cries but he just grins and moves, walking steady through the blues. Bass keeps walking like a midnight train. Piano dripping honey over every pane. Drummer brushes softly on the snare so low, like a secret only lonely people know. He tips his hat to every passing song, never staying anywhere too long. Lost in trumpet dance and smoky purple maze, rain begins to whisper on the avenue. Street lights melting into shades of blue. Still he sways with only thing he knows. Morning slowly rising through the blinds, but the groove is still alive inside. Coffee cups and tired laughing eyes. Another night beneath the city skies. Some folks chase the gold and diamond rings. Some folks dream of bigger shining things, but he just needs a melody and groove, a little jazz to keep his spirit smooth. He's a downtown easy rider, cool as smoke and burning lighter. Every heartbreak turns into a song where the lonely hearts belong. Never chained by fame or money, life stays rough but still feels funny. Trumpet singing through the morning hues, dancing freely with the blues. Soft trumpet fading, brush drums slowing down, piano ending with the blues chord, city waking up.
Moonlight trembling on the window pane, silent colors drifting through the rain. Midnight breathing slowly in the room, blue reflections wrapped in perfume. Blue reflections wrapped in soft perfume. Empty glasses resting by the chair, ghost of conversations linger there. Every shadow floating through the haze, a lonely trumpet cries beyond the night. Silver echoes fading out of sight, piano keys fall gently one by one, like tears disappear in velvet sky. The city sleeps beneath a wonder why love can vanish softly without sound, leaving only silence all around. Of the pain, every note dissolves into the air. Slowly dream that never quite night glow, where forgotten lovers always go, holding on to moments passing by like smoke beneath the tired sky. Muted trumpet fading slowly, single piano notes remaining, rain against the window, silence.
Yeah. 1, 2, ride that rhythm tonight. fast train rolling through the downtown line. Street lights flashing like electric signs. People moving with a restless beat. Jazz alive beneath their dancing feet. Trumpet calling through the crowded air. Wild freedom floating everywhere. Every heartbeat syncing with the train. Piano driving like there's no way back. Bass line racing through the midnight heat. Turning every corner into swinging streets. City lights on fire tonight. Burning gold beneath the neon sky. We keep running till the morning comes. Living loud beneath the thunder drums. No regrets and no slowing down. Music spinning all around the town. Trumpets rising like a shooting flame. Everybody dancing just the same. Coffee cups and cigarette perfume. Crowded tables shaking through the room. Saxophones are cutting through a secret joke. Young dreamers chasing after midnight stars. Old musicians playing worn guitars. Trying to body outrun the growing dark. Trumpet solos breaking through the noise. Wild and fearless like rebellious boys. Ride cymbals crashing like the ocean tide. While the city pulses deep inside. Explosive trumpet, improvisation. Fast piano runs, walking bass accelerating. Ride, cymbal, swing, groove. Energetic, cool jazz club atmosphere. Sharp rhythmic accents. Morning slowly paints the sky in gray. Still the groove refuses fade away. Footsteps echo down the avenue. Night is gone becomes another sign. Tiny moments frozen out of till. The rhythm keeps on climbing every hill. City lights on fire tonight. Burning bright against the fading night. Jazz keeps flowing like a dreaming child. One more solo screaming through the dawn. The rhythm inside our souls forever, and the music leaves us never. Trumpet soaring higher, piano striking final chords. Ride cymbal fading slowly, bass walking into silence.
Climbing through the morning sky. Hey now, feel that rhythm rising. One more step into the light. Morning sunlight dancing on the street. City waking with a brand new beat. People rushing with their coffee dreams. Life is brighter than it sometimes seems. Hope and freedom floating everywhere. Bassline walking steady through the groove. Like the whole world's learning how to move. Piano sparkles with a playful sound. Little pieces of joy spinning around. Ride cymbals shining like the summer sun. Every heartbeat saying life's begun. We keep climbing through the morning sky, leaving all the lonely nights behind. Every step becomes a brand new song, where the restless hearts belong. 7 lights above the rain will shine, turning every sorrow into time. Turning every sorrow into time. And the music carries us along, like we've known this road all along. Old friends laughing by the subway line, sharing stories over cheap red wine. Dreamers leaning out apartment doors, searching for a little something more. Taxi wheels are slow the rhythm down. Saxophones are dancing through the breeze, moving softly through the maple trees. Trumpet solos rising warm and free, like a bird escaping out to sea, pulling every soul a little near. Bright trumpet improvisation, fast walking bass groove. Swing right cymbal patterns, lively piano phrases, uplifting hard bop energy. Sophisticated jazz ensemble interaction, even when the evening shadows fall. Music still keeps echoing through it all, tiny moments glowing in the dark, like forgotten fires waiting for a spark. And though tomorrow always moves too fast, some melodies are built to last. So we keep dancing under carries us through. We keep climbing through the morning sky, holding on to dreams that never die. Every trumpet cry becomes a flame, burning brighter every day. 7 lights above the rain and so near, and the jazz keeps rolling wild and free, like endless possibility, trumpets soaring upward.
Echoes beyond the harbor, night wind drifting across the sea. Cold stars trembling above the harbor, a distant trumpet calls. Shadows moving slowly on the tide, silver moonlight stretching far and wide. Empty boats are rocking in the mist, like forgotten dreams that still exist. Footsteps wandering down the ancient stone, searching for a place once by the breeze. Feel suspended somewhere in between. The piano falls in scattered tones tonight, like fragments disappearing from the flame, calling softly out your hidden name. Echoes beyond the harbor line, lost between the dark and time. Every note a fading spark of blue, silent oceans underneath the stars carry all the wounds and scars. Jazz becomes the fading light, old cafe lanterns glowing pale and gold. Stories linger that were never told, strangers wrapped in coats against the cold, holding on to memories growing old. Bass strings hum beneath the quiet air, like a prayer dissolving everywhere. Brush drums whisper softly like the rain, touching every corners and slowly bend. Like a letter, melody begins to roam, searching through the darkness for a home. Morning waits beyond the fading gray, still the night refuses drift away. Harbor lights reflect upon the sea, like broken stars lost endlessly. The music's silence slowly fills the room, one final note suspended in the air, like a soul still wandering somewhere. Echoes beyond the harbor line, where forgotten hearts still shine. Every lonely melody remains, floating softly underneath the rain. Shadow Road returns to you, while the trumpet sings its last goodbye. Muted trumpet into silence, piano linger on unresolved chords. Ocean wind, night dissolving slowly.
Soft lights glowing through the evening air, a quiet heart still waiting somewhere. Golden curtains dancing with the breeze, moonlight falling softly through the trees. Tea grows colder, resting by the flame. Still I whisper softly your name. Old jazz records spinning slow tonight, filling empty rooms with silver light. Every melody begins to bloom, like roses waking in the quiet room. Outside rain is painting city streets, tiny rhythms moving with my heartbeat. And though the world keeps turning far away, part of me still hopes you'll stay. Someday when the evening stars return, maybe all the lonely lights will burn, and your footsteps softly find my door, like a dream I've waited for. Through the blue and fading midnight skies, love survives. memory lies. Every trumpet sigh still carries through all the nights I spent loving you. Candles flicker gently on the wall. Shadows rise and slowly start to fall. Photographs beneath the amber glow hold the smiles from long ago. Piano chords drift softly through the dark, each one like a fragile little spark. Bass notes hum beneath the velvet air, like a prayer floating everywhere. People pass beneath the neon signs, chasing after temporary highs. But I remain beside the window pane, listening to the falling rain. Morning waits beyond the fading blue. Still the night reminds me all of you. A quiet song beneath the candlelight, holding on to one more night. Someday when the evening stars appear, maybe you will find your way back here. As every dream that wandered in silent tears still remain beneath the midnight you. Muted trumpet fading softly, piano lingering like moonlight, rain slowing against the glass and stars.
Midnight Blue Avenue. Late night city lights are fading slow, smoke and neon dancing down below. Footsteps echo through the empty street, lonely hearts and broken swinging beats. Coffee stains on old cafe dreams, nothing's ever quite the way it seems. Taxi horns and distant midnight trains wash away the memory and pain. A saxophone is crying by the bar, like it's telling stories from afar. Nobody speaks, they only breathe the night, floating through the blue and amber light. So where do broken dreamers go when the midnight river stops its flow? We keep drifting slow through shades of blue, searching for a love that once felt true. Trumpets rise and shadows fall away, jazz keeps all the loneliness at bay. In this smoky room we lose control, music heals the silence in the soul. Old record spinning softly in the dark, every note igniting little sparks. Velvet voices fading with the wine, time dissolves between the bass line. Rain keeps tapping rhythms on the glass, every memory is built to pass. Still the piano whispers bittersweet, like a heartbeat underneath the street. Stops its flow, we keep drifting slow through shades of blue, searching for a love that once felt true. Trumpets rise and shadows fall away, jazz keeps all the loneliness at bay. In this smoky room we lose control, music heals the silence in the soul. Blue smoke fading into dawn, but the melody keeps rolling on. One last note beneath the moonlight glow, and nobody asks, so what?